Surviving a plane crash is a rare and miraculous event that many can only dream of escaping from. The odds seem stacked against anyone making it through such a disaster. Yet time and again, incredible stories of human resilience and the will to live emerge from the wreckage. One such story is that of Julianne Coept, a young woman whose survival defied all logic and whose determination to live has inspired millions. The crash that changed everything. On December 24th, 1971, 17-year-old Julianne Coept boarded LANSA Flight 508 with her mother to fly from Lima, Peru, to the city of Pucallpa. The holiday spirit filled the air as passengers looked forward to spending Christmas with their loved ones. However, just 25 minutes into the flight, tragedy struck. The plane flew into a thunderstorm, and turbulence began shaking the aircraft violently. Lightning hit one of the wings, causing it to tear off mid-flight. Within moments, the plane disintegrated, sending Julianne and 91 other passengers plummeting into the dense Amazon rainforest below. In an instant, Julianne found herself free-falling from 2 miles in the air, still strapped to her seat, into what seemed like certain death. Miraculously, Julianne survived the fall. She later attributed her survival to the fact that her seat may have acted as a parachute, slowing her descent. The dense canopy of the rainforest also helped to cushion the fall, but Julianne was still left with a broken collarbone, a deep gash on her leg, and severe bruises. More than anything, she was alone, scared, and lost in one of the most remote and dangerous jungles in the world. Alone in the Amazon, waking up on the jungle floor, Julianne had to overcome both her physical injuries and the shock of losing her mother, who had been sitting beside her moments before the crash. The dense Amazon rainforest is home to venomous snakes, predatory animals, and swarms of insects, all of which posed a serious threat to her survival. To make matters worse, she had no food or proper medical supplies to treat her injuries. But Julianne wasn't an ordinary teenager. Having grown up in Peru, the daughter of 2 biologists, she was familiar with the rainforest and its dangers. Her father had once told her that if she were ever lost in the jungle, the best thing to do was to find water and follow it downstream, as it would likely lead to civilization. Clinging to that piece of advice, she set out to find a river. For 11 days, Julianne trekked through the unforgiving Amazon. She used the skills her parents had taught her to survive, such as recognizing poisonous plants and avoiding dangerous animals. She drank water from streams and rivers, knowing dehydration would quickly lead to death in the humid jungle. However, her injuries became infected, and maggots started infesting the wound on her arm. Despite the immense pain and hunger, she kept moving, driven by the sheer will to survive. The miracle of rescue. On the 10th day, Julianne found a boat on the edge of a river. It was a sign of hope, a sign that people were nearby. But after days of exhaustion and pain, she wasn't sure how much longer she could go on. She used gasoline she found near the boat to clean the maggots from her wounds, something she had seen done on a pet dog when she was younger. She waited for someone to return to the boat. The next day, local fishermen found her. They were shocked to see the lone survivor of the crash, weak, emaciated, and barely clinging to life. The men took her to a nearby village, where she was flown to safety. After 11 days in the jungle, Julianne Coept had done the impossible. She had survived a plane crash, fought her way through the jungle, and lived to tell the tale. The power of determination. Julianne's story is not just one of incredible survival, but of the power of human resilience. She was a young woman, facing unimaginable odds, and yet she refused to give up. Her knowledge of the jungle, paired with her inner strength and determination, played a key role in her survival. After her rescue, Julianne went on to live a remarkable life. She became a biologist like her parents and returned to the Amazon many times for her research. Her story has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and even films, inspiring people worldwide. What makes Julianne's survival so compelling is that it wasn't just luck that saved her. It was her ability to stay calm, think critically, and push through the pain. She never lost hope, even when things seemed dire. and she proved that the human spirit can overcome even the most terrifying and life-threatening situations. Lessons from Julianne Coep's story. Julianne Coep's survival story teaches us valuable lessons about the strength of the human spirit. First, never underestimate the power of knowledge. Julianne's understanding of the rainforest was crucial to her survival. Second, mental toughness is as important as physical strength. The will to live can push us to do things we never thought possible. Finally, in moments of extreme adversity, hope can be a lifeline. Julianne never gave up, even when the odds were against her, and it was that unrelenting hope that ultimately led to her survival. Her story is a powerful reminder that, even in our darkest moments, we are capable of more than we think. And sometimes, surviving the impossible is simply a matter of refusing to quit.